Hola chicos, buenos días. So today we're going to be talking about the irregular verbs in the preterite. As you're learning that this weekend, yes, we are learning ser and ir in the preterite. They're both irregular, but they have the same conjugation. So we're going to take a look and see what their conjugation is. In order to be able to know which one we're actually referring, whether it's ser or ir, you're going to need to be able to know the context of what you're reading or what you're saying in order to be able to tell the difference between the two, because they're actually share the same conjugation. And so we're going to take a look and see how to make that work. So for the ser and ir, both of them share this conjugation. And I want you guys to repeat with me, ¿sí? Yo fui. Tú fuiste. Él, ella, usted fue. Nosotros fuimos. Vosotros fuisteis. Ellos, ellas, y ustedes fueron. So if I want to say I was a young girl, fui una niña. But if I want to say I went to the store, I'm going to say fui a la tienda. See how I used both fui, but in the context, one means I was a young girl, and one means I went to the store. So one is using the verb ser, and the other one is using the verb ir. We also have the verbs dar and ver. Dar means to give, ver means to see. And they're a little bit irregular there because they're only going to use their first letter. So for dar, the D stays there, and then they share the same conjugation. Although dar is an AR verb conjugation, the conjugation here in the preter is going to be completely different, and it's going to use that endings that you see here, guys, and let's go over them. See? Yo di. Tú diste. Él, ella, usted dio. Nosotros dimos. Vosotros disteis. Ellos, ellas, y ustedes dieron. Notice that there is no accent on any of that conjugation, and neither there is one for ver. Yo vi. Tú viste. Él, ella, usted vio. Nosotros vimos. Vosotros visteis. Ellos, ellas, y ustedes vieron. We also have some irregular verbs here. For example, poner. Poner completely changes. It goes from an O to a U, and it changes completely, as you can see. Now the stem of the verb is going to be P-U-S. So let's say with me, chicos. Yo puse. Tú pusiste. Él, ella, usted puso. Nosotros pusimos. Vosotros pusisteis. Ellos, ellas, y ustedes pusieron. And I put here on the right side, and I'd like you to take a look at that right here as I'm pointing with my mouse. We have andar, completely changes the stem here. It's andu. So you're going to use the stem and then add the endings that I provided here in red for you in the poner conjugation of the verb. So it would be anduve, anduviste, anduvo, anduvimos, anduvisteis, anduvieron. Same thing for estar, estuve, estuviste, estuvo, and so forth. Pude, supe, and tuve. See? These guys you literally have to simply memorize and know the stem of the verb in order to be able to use it. See? Hacer. The stem now changes from an A to an I, but it keeps on going with that same ending that we've learned. So yo hice, tú hiciste, él, ella, usted hizo, nosotros hicimos, vosotros hicisteis, ellos, ellas y ustedes hicieron. Now, remember that the H is mute, has no sound whatsoever. It's like we omitted the letter itself. See? Now, some verbs that follow the same pattern as the hacer is querer and venir. It would be quise, vine. So the stem of the verb, the E here, as you can see, changes from an E to an I. But the conjugation pattern that you see here continues on throughout the verbs. Decir, now this little guy has a few changes. It changes in the stem completely from D-E-C to D-I and now J. And we have a few verbs that follow that pattern too here on the side that I provide to you. So yo dije, tú dijiste, él, ella, usted dijo, nosotros dijimos, vosotros dijisteis, ellos, ellas y ustedes dijeron. Conducir, condujo. Producir, produjo. Traducir, tradujo. Traer, traje or trajo. See? Just make sure that you're reminding yourself and memorizing these stem patterns and you'll be golden. See? I is now hubo. So there was and there were. Now is hubo. Remember the verb I, we use this in Spanish 181. We also used fairly often here in Spanish 182. However, now in order to say there was or there were, so in the past we're going to use hubo. For example, hubo un accidente en la cocina. There was an accident in the kitchen. Hubo problemas en el restaurante. There were problems in the restaurant. So now I don't need to conjugate the verb hubo because hubo is already done there for me. So there's nothing that I need to do with it. And that is it for our presentation today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed and this has helped you. If you have any more questions, please make sure to reach out to me. See? Hasta luego. Ciao, ciao.